Still in the aftermath of Rio, the Ethiopian marathon runner Feyisa Lilisa is planning to claim asylum in the US or another country. You probably saw the pictures of him crossing his wrists in a protest as he finished second in the marathon in Rio on Sunday. Now, that gesture refers to the Oromo people, the largest ethnic group in Ethiopia, severely repressed by the security forces. The Ethiopian government has said if he returns, he will receive a hero's welcome and there'll be no repercussions. Well, Henok Gabisa is a visiting academic fellow at Washington and Lee University School of Law. He's representing Feyisa Lilisa. He's also spoken, I think, to the marathon runner's wife. He's in Lexington, Virginia right now. Welcome. Good to talk to you. First of all, what did he tell you about what he did in Rio?
Well, he told me that he was really thinking about this for a long period of time, and he was tired of seeing his people, Oromo people, suffering in the institutional and political discrimination in Ethiopia. And he himself has faced a tremendous amount of suppression of his rights long time ago. So I believe from what he told me, he had enough of political discrimination against himself, against his family, and also against the Oromo people in general in the country. And that's what he told me today. I just got off on phone with him.
And does he believe, do you believe, that he could, as the Ethiopian government says, go back to a hero's welcome and no repercussions?
No, well, he does not believe, and I don't believe the world should also believe this, because there is a very easy reason for this. As soon as he crossed the line with his hands crossed, the Ethiopian TV channel, which is the only channel in the country, they switched the program, and they have never showed him after that, and they've never celebrated him after that. And that is one of the reasons not to trust what the government said. And also, we have to be very conscious of the statement of the government, because if they welcome him back to the country, even though he showed that gesture with the Oromo protest, how about those 500 and more students and farmers of Oromo who were killed for showing the same gestures? And how about more than 20,000 Oromos who are incarcerated right now for showing that same gesture? So what reason do we have to believe that the government really welcomes this world-class Oromo athlete for showing that gesture? Because what he did is really a heroic and courageous act that brought into light what has been going on in Oromia for more than decades.
You've spoken, I know, to his wife, who is still in Ethiopia with their children. What chance do you think, well, how is she, first of all, what is she thinking about all this? And what chance of his asylum claim being successful for him and for his family?
Well, I was on phone with her yesterday, and she is really scared. She is in a very uncertain future because there is a unique call from, reportedly from the security officers of the Ethiopian government, possibly to retaliate her and her kids, her lovely two kids, and also his mother, who are currently living with her. So that is a very uncertain future for her and also for him, unfortunately. But the Oromo people always remember this as a heroic event. And most importantly, the chance of him getting an asylum request accepted anywhere in the country, given that he has a well-founded fear of persecution, and also one of the fundamental legal principle in the international refugee law and national immigration acts is that there has to be a family reunion and also integration. So I believe he should be entitled to that, given the overall political and institutional discrimination against the Oromo, which is just now up in the air, being proved by everybody. So he brought all this Oromo plight and Oromo persecution to light, for which has been going around for a longer period of time in the country.
So we'll clearly be back to this story. Henok Gabisa, thank you very much for the moment.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.